project that I'm presenting to you today is the stretchy basket. These are the materials that I started out with, and they were just plastic bags, and this is what the final product looked like, crocheted into a basket. For my materials, the upcycled materials were plastic bags. I didn't reuse any materials. I didn't use any new materials as well, and the tools that I used were scissors to cut the plastic bags and to create the plarn, and I also used a crochet hook to crochet the basket. I didn't use any fasteners or paint for this specific basket, but when I first did it, I did use spray paint to make it all the one color, but I ended up not using that basket, so I didn't include it. How to make my project: the first thing you do is you cut the strips off the basket, the ends off the basket, and then it'll look like this. And then you cut the bag into strips, and what I did is I folded the bag and then I started cutting it so it would just be a little bit easier. Then what I did is I tied the strips together just in knots, and there were no excess when I did this, so the entire plastic bag was used. Next, you rolled it into a plarn ball and it looked like that, and you can see that it's called plarn because it's plastic bag yarn and it just looks like a little yarn ball. Then you start crocheting your basket, and this part is optional, but you can shape or place it into another pot so it can shape better. I did that because if you don't, it'll just be a circular basket, and I wanted one that opens up more. And one of the pots we have to hold our plants fit perfectly, so I just put it in there and used that instead, and it ended up holding its shape. I decided to make this project because I saw it online and it looked fun, and I knew how to crochet already. I then created my own pattern I already knew how to make the basic design, and so I just made it a little bit bigger because all of the ones online were like really tiny baskets that you could hold paper clips and stuff in. They weren't very big. One problem that I encountered was when I first did this project, I did it with different colored plastic bags, and it wasn't as marketable, which is why I tried doing the spray paint, and the spray paint made it harder, and then it would fall off, and it just wasn't a basket that you could use anymore. I spent about 4 hours on this project, and it costed $0. And my favorite part of this project was probably making the plarn because I had never done that before, so it was a new skill that I learned. And here you can see that's the outside of the basket, and that's the inside where you can see the pattern of the basket. Okay, thanks.
Done?